I'm gonna try to film this before the storm hits. We'll see, things might get interesting. Welcome to a new episode of Storm Chasers. No, just kidding, this is Crypto Tips, and today we're talking about a follow-up on yesterday's video, the actions of Coinbase, insider trading, and the involvement of the SEC. What does the SEC do with all that money that they collect? Where does the funding come from for the SEC? You might be surprised. We're covering it all today. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, check out the CT Club down below. We do a ton more information, especially what we're doing with our cryptos and why during this crazy cryptocurrency market, kind of similar to what we're seeing outside here. I'm gonna try to get this video done before anything gets too crazy, so let's go. So recently, Coinbase employees have been, or one employee has been accused of insider trading. In addition to that, the SEC has contributed to that investigation, and they are also including themselves even more by slapping a civil suit on that employee and the people involved with securities fraud, securities violations. The Department of Justice has negated the SEC's claims for them. It's gonna get blown away here. The SEC's claims that there were securities violations on Coinbase. Coinbase also said, look, we don't list any securities on our exchange because you haven't declared them to be the, securities. And furthermore, this is just a highlight of now we're at the point where cryptocurrency exchanges are begging the SEC to provide some kind of clear-cut guidelines or regulations of how cryptocurrencies can expect to, interact within their guidelines. But here's the thing, like a virus, they need their host to survive, right? The SEC needs to be careful because if they show their hand of really how greedy they are, and if you want to know why the SEC is greedy, keep watching, because where their money the amount of money that they collect in fines, where that money goes, shows a lot of their motivations. So anyway, if the SEC is too greedy, they definitely threaten to smash down the innovation of crypto happening in the US. By being too restrictive, no one's going to want to work even within that strict guideline that the SEC is giving. Ooh, I'm having a real moment here. No, but also, if they're too relaxed, they're not going to make as much money as they could. They're not going to be sending as much money to the US Treasury as they could. That is where all of their fines paid to the SEC, the vast majority of it, whether it's from crypto or from big banks or whatever, they're going to the US Treasury. You know what's even more interesting is even though the SEC requests their budget from Congress every year, which by the way, this year they're asking for their budget to be about $2.1 billion. So that's what they're asking their budget to be. Where does the funding come from for that budget? Those who are trading in the equities market, the stock market. Those are the guys footing the bill for the SEC to regulate crypto. Not to mention the fact that the SEC is using the Howey test, which was developed almost 100 years ago, and they're trying to formulate the incredibly more diverse and technologically advanced cryptocurrencies into something that was created in the 1930s. The SEC has a lot of catching up to do. I think they think that they know that. That's why they're dragging their feet. Probably overwhelmed, definitely understaffed. And so in the meantime, people are unsure of how crypto is going to be regulated in the US. But you know what else is happening on the other side of the pond, on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean in Europe? They have these they're formulating their regulations, MiCA, I don't know what people are calling it now. I did an interview with Maria, our attorney or lawyer in Portugal, and she has some insights on how regulations coming from the European Commission, how that affects the individual nations within Europe. If you guys are interested in that, stick around, watch our video tomorrow. That's when that will be published. In the meantime, hit the like, hit subscribe, and I made it without it storming on me. See you guys tomorrow. Woo! Oh, got some sprinklings.